Every biker dreams of going on a long, romantic road trip with their partner. A trip that's memorable, cinematic, and something both of you will remember for years. But trust me, that doesn't happen just because you booked the right flights and hotels. Honestly, that's the easiest part. The difficult part is making sure both of you are actually comfortable, enjoying the ride, and still smiling at the end of each day. These are the 5 things I think every couple should know before their first motorcycle road trip. But before that, let me quickly tell you what our plan was. Our journey started from Visakhapatnam. We flew to Delhi, picked up a rental Himalayan 450, and the plan was to ride through Shimla, Kalpa, Kaza, Manali, and Kasol before heading back to Delhi. 8 days, around 1800 kilometers, and a trip we'll never forget. The most important thing is setting the right expectations with your partner. A road trip isn't always romantic, perfect roads, and cinematic moments. It's also about rough roads, unexpected breakdowns, no network for hours, and spending long days on the bike. A road trip only feels adventurous and memorable when both of you are actually enjoying it. So don't just romanticize the journey, give your partner the reality check before going to the trip. When they know what to expect, every challenge becomes part of the adventure instead of disappointment. Okay, now let's come back to the journey. We started our ride with a coffee and a small chit chat. So, this is your first road trip. What are you expecting? How are you feeling? Is it gonna be easy, tough? What do you think?
First of all, I'm like very excited.
Yeah.
Expectations, I don't know. I just want to go with the flow and make a lot of memories with you, I guess. Mostly, I'm up for whatever that's going to happen.
Do you think you'll be fine sitting for 8 hours on the bike?
Honestly, I don't know. But yeah, I'll try. We can take breaks whenever I feel uncomfortable. So, yeah, it's only when I sit then I'll know. I think I can.
Do you think it'll be easy or hard?
I think it will be easy with you. The hardest part is I have to be part of all of your vlogs. That's the only hard part. But yeah, I think with you it's going to be easy is what I'm thinking. What are you expecting?
I already did my long ride trip solo, so I know what it's going to be, what I can expect and on the way.
Never did long trip with your girl.
Yeah, I never did a trip with girlfriend or any pillion. The new thing for me is how the pillion gonna react to the situations that we get, and it is easy to face a consequence alone on the bike, and it is tough to face with a girlfriend, with a partner, because we also concern about how you are feeling, how much comfortable you are. So that is one thing, and there are two things that I'm worried about. First thing is
That I'm
touch
always
wood.
hungry.
Touch wood breakdown. I hope the bike won't puncture or any breakdown won't happen. And second thing is the monsoon. As I can see, when I'm going to the Google Maps, there are a lot of landslides, floody areas, and also the roads have been closed for few days. That is what I'm
Which
worried
is the
about.
information you disclosed
Yeah.
now in Delhi.
Yeah, I tried to not tell you that, but you will know anyway. So yeah, those
No,
are
when
the
a landslide will happen, I will know.
so those are the only two things that I'm worried about. Rest of everything, I guess we can face. After loading up on enough caffeine, we finally started our ride from Delhi to Shimla at around 1:30 p.m. The heat was brutal and the Delhi traffic absolutely terrible. By the way, this is my first time riding the Himalayan 450. I am taking time to get used to the gearing and the RPMs. The height, the weight, and especially the torque is a little intimidating. But I know I'd get comfortable after a few kilometers. To be honest, I am nervous as it is our first day of the trip and I am carrying this pressure of giving her the best possible experience. More than anything, I want her to feel safe and comfortable throughout the journey. And that brings me to the second most important thing, planning. The biggest mistake people make is planning every single detail of the itinerary. Instead, Just book your flights, your hotels, and decide which days are for riding and which days are for staying. Keep everything else as flexible as possible because your plans will change. Maybe the weather changes, maybe you're tired, maybe you discover a place you want to spend more time in. Plan to reach the destination, not to follow a timetable. The best memories usually come from the moments you never planned for. By now, I'm finally getting used to the bike. The Himalayan 450 is cruising comfortably at 100 kilometers per hour speed without making me nervous. Which is funny because on my Meteor 350 I usually cruise around 70 to 80. I'll give a proper review of the Himalayan 450 once this trip is over. After riding around 100 kilometers, we decided to take a break. One thing I always do on long rides is drinking ORS water and force her to drink it too. Staying hydrated is incredibly important, especially when you're riding through places like Delhi and Chandigarh where the heat is dry and exhausting. I kept checking in with her, how are you feeling? Thankfully, she's comfortable, and honestly, riding together is already feeling so special. And that brings me to the third point, packing. We carried 3 bags: a shoulder bag for quick access, essentials like camera gear, sunglasses, chargers, and water bottles, a duffel bag for riding gear and dirty clothes, an 85-liter rucksack for clothes and shoes. Trust me when I say this, it is very important to pack lighter than you think you need. You're probably not going to wear half those fancy outfits you packed on a road trip like this. Less luggage means less weight on the motorcycle, less time worrying about strapping everything down, and a much more relaxed journey. And please don't forget rain covers for your bags. And after another 100 kilometers, we stopped again. Which bring me to the fourth important thing, start slow. Don't plan a 500-kilometer ride on day one. Your partner needs time to get used to sitting on a motorcycle for hours. And honestly, if it's your first trip together, you also need time to understand your own limits as a rider with a Pillion. Personally, I can ride 500 to 600 kilometers in a day with just 1 or 2 breaks, but I would never do that on the first day with my girlfriend. Not because I can't, because I know it would be tiring, uncomfortable, and honestly not much fun. Start with around 200 to 300 kilometers. Let both of you settle into the rhythm of the trip. Take more breaks than you think you need, and most importantly, ask your partner how they are feeling. Don't assume they are okay just because they haven't complained. Sometimes a 5-minute break is all it takes to completely change the rest of the day. Around 5:30 pm, we left Chandigarh and started climbing towards Shimla. And this is where the trip truly began. The roads become beautiful. The air turned cold. The sunsets start painting the mountains. The curves become endless. And riding through all of that with her sitting behind me, it was one of those moments you wish could last forever. Now let's talk about the last important thing. Your job isn't just riding the motorcycle. As the rider, you're responsible for much more than controlling the bike. Keep checking on your partner. Ask if they need a break. Stop whenever you find a beautiful viewpoint. Wait for the sunset if it feels worth it. If they want to click photos, stop. Don't make the destination your only goal. Make the journey unforgettable. And one more thing, if something goes wrong during the trip, and trust me, something eventually will, don't panic. Your energy becomes your partner's energy. If you stay calm, smile through the situation, and handle it patiently, they'll naturally feel safe enough to face it with you. That's what makes someone a great road trip partner. beautiful roads, an incredible landscape, and a perfect first day behind us. We finally reached Shimla at around 8:30. We checked into our hotel and had an amazing dinner and called it a day. The next morning we woke up to mountain views and a beautiful sunrise. A monkey casually walked into the frame. That's how day one ended. But day two, that's where things got crazy. Landslides, road blockages, heavy rain, and some unforgettable moments. I'll see you in the next one.